would I actually, recommend this to anyone? Oh, would you recommend this to anyone?
Would I recommend it to anyone?
Welcome to another episode of Neon Radio. I'm Reece.
And I'm Dan.
And this week we're doing Holidate. Over the burden of being single on holidays, two strangers decide to be each other's dates on every holiday, only to find themselves catching feelings for one another. You're so serious, straight off the bat. Usually he's smiling, he has a little cheeky oh at the start.
Can I just say I was forced to watch this?
He wasn't forced.
Movie.
It was number 2 on trending, alright, for Netflix.
Wasn't on my trending.
Wasn't it?
No, it was.
I thought that's how it works, yeah.
Another fault in the Netflix system.
It's all wrong, he says. It's all wrong. The writing in this is pretty atrocious. It's not good.
That's just the one thing it's bad in.
I mean, it's definitely not how human beings talk, is it?
It's...
Yeah, I love how you're lost for words. You got to give me something here.
Well, look.
I'm so angry about it.
I'm trying to keep this PG rated. This is not a good movie. I'm looking at you. It's not a good movie.
It's not that bad either.
Oh my god.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. Look, let's just say if they reworked the script on this, which is pretty much the entire movie, it might be okay.
The premise is sound. You don't like the premise at all.
No, I don't believe in a holiday.
Just
don't bring one.
Well, the premise in this film is that people go on to their family on holidays, and they don't have a date, but they see the whole of their family with partners, and it makes them feel very lonely, especially if they're living far away or things like that. And the premise is sound. The idea of this holiday, it's quite comical for a comedy, in my opinion. I think it works. You're you don't understand how it... I don't understand how you don't understand.
I just don't think there's enough meat here for it to be a movie.
I think there's enough meat. It's just not executed well.
If this was in the hands of Rogan or Apatow, something like that, I think it can work.
Let's just say the poo joke would actually be funny.
The
poo joke in this one was not that funny.
Yeah, I just found this entire movie not funny at all. Not funny.
See, I had moments I had a giggle. There was a few moments here and there, especially with there's a doctor in it. I find there's 1 or 2 moments with him that was comical. I like raunchy humor, but unfortunately, this movie doesn't go far enough into being raunchy. It toes the line, but things like Seth Rogen comedies or Judd Apatow comedies.
Yeah, it works.
Judd Apatow's amazing, a well-written guy that writes really well.
Yeah,
but they jump that line into raunchy and they step way past the line. But it works.
It's smart too. It's like they've got, I'm going to get a joke from here, I'm going to get a joke from here, I'm going to get a joke from here, and just slap it together.
It's convoluted.
With really bad writing, and there's a lot of scenes there. I'm just wincing. I'm just they just did that? This is so bad.
Because it sounds like it's written. It doesn't sound like a conversation.
Yeah, it's as you were saying, it sounds like a student film.
A student film. It sounds like someone who's 20. Something I would have written when I was 20, thinking that I'm being cheeky.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't come off well.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, and we also mentioned in the podcast previously that there's a lot of pauses in between lines. It's like they're waiting for a backing laughing track. Or a...
It's like, Dan, for example... Well, we should really go down the street.
Yeah, we should go down the street.
Wouldn't that be great? No one does that. You go, well, we should really go down the street. And then in the middle of me going down the street, you go, man, what should we go to the street for?
Yeah.
You kind of hear what the other person's saying and talk over them. It doesn't do that in this movie. It's it feels like one thing and then the next thing. Then one thing and the next thing.
It's not good. It's not
That being said, I didn't completely hate the movie. I had a decent fun with it. I don't think it's something that I don't know. It's one of those movies where it has a lot of issues. One of the biggest issues for Dan, it's the whole movie is one big issue. One of its issues is too self-aware. isn't it? Like,
it is.
You didn't find this a big problem, did you?
No, I didn't. I just found this a lot of the characters, the writing. They played on all those things, and the auntie with the
super horny auntie.
And just the whole look. This is another topic.
I found more so that the actors in it didn't have much to work with, but they do try real hard to get knockoffs. Like, there's our main actor here. I don't know his name, Luke something. Oh, I don't even care. He's
Jackson.
Like trying to be
Jackson.
He's trying to be Luke. Like, actually, you can't say that because Luke Hemsworth is actually a human being. He's trying to be Jackson.
It's Jackson
plays Jackson. Yeah, because she's Sloane and he's Jackson.
Yeah,
she's trying to be.
That's how memorable this movie was.
Knock off Chris Hemsworth. Like, reject shop Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, so I didn't get that. I just see he's a handsome Aussie dude that's living there.
I got like reject shop Chris Hemsworth straight off the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had an odd enjoyment for his style.
Yeah, he's dressed well. There's no issue with that.
You're like, man, like, like the movie The Gentleman. I'm like, that's nothing like The Gentleman.
It was an example. He was dressed well.
Awesome with his style.
Yeah, I'm not much of a style person, right? Yeah. But that's how bored I was watching this movie. I was paying attention to other things. Yeah, and there's this stupid scenes of like girls wanting to be proposed to on New Year's Eve, and it's like just things like that.
Things that don't make sense, or no one actually really does.
Yeah, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but
it just seemed out of place.
They're finding little things that just don't go well in a movie. That's just me personally. You might like it. Well, I don't.
Well, definitely, just to touch on the self-awareness for the film, the self-awareness is one of those things where, like, they're like, well, we don't like... They're talking about, I hate comedy movies and how rom-coms do this and that. And then they hit every beat that they say that they hate.
Yep.
And that may be my biggest problem with it. I have another problem, but...
That has many problems.
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. Would I, like, actually... recommend this to anyone? Would you recommend this to anyone?
Would I recommend it to anyone? Hell no!
You wouldn't at all.
This is the worst movie I've seen in a long time.
I would say this is the type of movie you watch, or maybe not even watch. You put it on in the background while you're doing emails.
Nah,
and like,
just don't watch it. Just don't watch it.
You're so strong on this one, man.
It's a really bad movie. If someone said, would you recommend this movie as a rom-com? I'll go, no. I'll rattle off other ones. I'm okay with it. I think it's fine. I know my girlfriend really liked it. Like, she enjoyed it. Oh, man.
So, oh, man, wow. But I think that, like, it's a fine movie if you're doing things in the background and you're just letting it play and it just occurs.
See, I'd rather just have music playing or another better movie. Why waste my senses with that? Yeah.
You could literally put on, like...
anything.
I Love You, Man, or what's it called? The Heartbreak Kid.
Anything. Anything. Yeah. I'd rather watch Play School than watch
Marshall, this. Like some really comical stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess.
It's just a shame. I don't know. This is one of my gripes as well of Netflix. They've got a lot of money. They do have a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And they're just producing crap like this. Sorry to say it, but this is crap.
Fair enough, man.
That's my opinion.
So what would you rate it then?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10?
Yeah. It's
savaged.
Yeah, look.
You put it in the grave.
There's
I'm waiting for the day for your 1 out of 10.
Well, it was going to be a 1, but I thought it's a bit too harsh.
It's not that bad.
It was a bit harsh. But, like, why do these movies get made? I just don't understand.
They just feel good.
It's not feel good.
Yeah, the charisma between the characters weren't great either. But
look, I didn't mind the acting.
It wasn't bad.
They're okay.
I don't mind Emma Roberts.
Yeah, even the Aussie dude, he's fine.
Yeah.
I just think what they were given and
they weren't given anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just a shame. Like, I'm sad.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be made. These movies shouldn't be made.
Well, I really think I've said my piece with the film. I gave it a 6 out of 10. I would watch this over something like The Old Guard. I didn't enjoy The Old Guard as much. I know you'd be like, I'd rather watch The Old Guard.
Even though I've got trashed on The Old Guard, I'd rather watch that than
I'd rather watch this because this is brain numbing. There's nothing... It's like you don't feel anything while you're watching it. You just Watch it.
I'd rather practice my times tables than do this.
Oh my god.
That's just being honest.
Oh well, fair enough.
But look, I don't think I can recommend this to anyone.
I'd recommend it if it's a background film. If you like raunchy comedies, it might fit all right with yourself.
Maybe.
But if you like Hallmark type of comedies, like movies that are actually nice and lovely and the comedy isn't too, dirty, don't watch it. It's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, well, if you've got a good sense of humour, don't watch this movie. If you like romantic comedies, don't watch this movie.
Oh my God.
If you like movies in general, do not watch this movie. There we go.
Savage.
Hey, that's it. That's
right.
it. But yeah, that's my take on this.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and check out Spoil Radio Podcast for more in-depth spoil-filled reviews.
Also follow us on Instagram and Facebook under Neon Radio Reviews. Give us a like, thumbs up, comment. Does help a lot. And it also gives you an update of where we are.
We also respond to all your direct messages. So tell us, what do you want us to review next? Thank you for watching this week, and can you take us out, Dan?
This is one of the worst movies I've seen.
Oh my God.
Lights out.